One of the things that people can struggle with their dogs is the issue of jumping up. That the dog is happy to see them, they come home, and the first thing they get is a couple of big, strong, mucky paws all over their clothes. And if they happen to be carrying anything at the time, it's a very dangerous situation. A person can go down and trip, not even seeing that the dog is coming when their hands are full. So with the idea of jumping up, with anything that we're doing with the dog, we start off gently with them and we work up to a level that is effective for the individual dog that we happen to be dealing with. That it doesn't take much to get a dog to understand what it is that we want. The big issue is to get them to respect what they do understand. So we can tell our dog no when they jump up, but if we continue to tell them no and we're not getting result, then it says that what we're doing needs to move to a stronger level. Now, one of the things that we have to remember when we're dealing with jumping up is not to tell the word or tell the dog the word down. That down is a separate command where the dog will lie on the ground. So we want to keep these things clear in the dog's mind, not to confuse them in mixing commands. The word that we use is no or off. And the same as if the dog goes up onto a couch or so forth later on, that to not say the word down on that. Hey girl, see if we get her jumping up here. Keela, come on, atta girl. Oh yeah. Hey, hi, atta girl. So that can be uncomfortable. Now, the thing that we want to look at here is that when the dog jumps up, is to just simply bring the knee forward and bump the dog back. Now, it's not necessary that we actually even say anything at that point. We can continue to talk to the dog and keep them happy, show them that we're not upset with them, that we're just as happy to see them as they are to see us. But if they jump, the jumping action becomes uncomfortable for them because we bump them back with our knee. Hey, Keela. Hey, hi, Keela. You watching the dog? Come here. Atta girl. Ooh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? No. Hey, what are you doing? No. What are you doing? Come here, Keela. Atta girl. What you doing? Come here. Oh, yeah. Hi. Good girl. Hi. Come on. Hi. Come on. Atta girl. Come on. Here, Keela. Come on. Atta girl. Hey. Come here. Come on, Keela. Come on. Here. Come on. Atta girl. Hey, Keela. Come on. Come on. Atta girl. Atta girl. Atta girl. Come on. Come on. Atta girl. And we just keep increasing the bump until it becomes uncomfortable for the dog and they make the decision not to jump up on us. No. Hey. Atta girl. The dog can become wise to what we're doing and not jump up on the front of us. So if we turn and we walk away and the dog jumps up behind us, what we do is we raise our feet up like this, use our heel to make the same correction. Come on. Atta girl. Keela, come on. Come on. Atta girl. Over here. Atta girl, come here. Atta girl. I'm gonna get you. Come on. Yeah, I get you. Come on. Atta girl. Get you. Atta girl. Come on. Come on. Atta girl. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. I get you. I get you. Come on. So she's starting to pick up on the idea that if she jumps, she will get the correction. The thing that we're looking for here is the change in behavior. If the dog makes a noise, if they're more vocal because we've made a correction, don't rely upon the response from the dog vocally, but the change in physical behavior. Have they stopped jumping up? If they're still jumping up, we have to increase the firmness of the knee until they make that decision that it's no longer worth their while. It's no longer fun anymore to jump up on you. And then you can still be just as happy to see them. You can test them by getting the high-pitched, squeaky voices. Hey, hi, Keela. Oh, yeah. So that's what people do when they see your dog. Test them like that. Show them that they can experience that kind of vocalness from a person and still not jump up on them. And then we can come home, say hi to the dog. Don't get all mucky. We're happier. They're happier. Hey, girl. Atta girl. Yeah. So after we've shown our dog not to jump on us, one of the other factors that we have to deal with is what about the rest of the family? If I've taught the dog not to jump on me, but my son comes home and the dog jumps all over him. It's important that everyone in the family does the same technique with the dog. Everyone has to understand that the corrections have to be firm enough to make the dog no longer want to jump on them. One of the other problems that we can come across is when we come up against a stranger. Dog doesn't jump on me, but it jumps on everyone else that it sees. And we can't expect strangers to correct our dogs in the same way that we are. So then we have to step in and make the correction ourselves. We'll try that again. Keela, come here. Come on. Atta girl.
Hi, sweetheart.
Each time the dog jumps up, just snap the line back. It's not even necessary to say anything at this point. The dog will understand that the correction is in combination with the behavior. Keela, come on. Let's go. Good girl.
Hi, Keela. Hi. Hi. Good girl.
So after a couple of times in, the dog understands that even though the stranger is not making a correction, we will make the correction in lieu of that. And the same can go if we have small children. If the dog jumps up on them, small children can't be expected to make these types of corrections effectively. So we have a line on the dog, and we will make the correction as they approach our children. No. Good girl. Atta girl. Praise the dog up when they've done the right thing. Good girl. Hey, you good girl. Try one more time. Come on. Good girl. Good girl.
Hi, Keela. Hi. Hi. Good girl.
And we get a better result. Makes strangers a lot happier with us. Here's a problem. When someone comes to the door, how do you stop your dogs from jumping all over them?
Hi.
Have your dogs wearing the choke chain and the light training line. When the dog jumps up, take hold of the line, snap it, and say no. Allow the dog again to go back into the situation and make the mistake. That's how they learn. Give them opportunity to repeat the behavior. See that they can be social with the people that come to the door. They just can't jump up on them. Be consistent, increase the firmness of the correction that you use, and in a matter of a day or two, you're going to have guests that are going to want to come back and see you and your dogs. When you have guests over and they come to sit down, do your dogs jump up on the furniture and snuggle up next to them? Well, your guests may tolerate it, but they may not appreciate it. The way to correct this is to have your dog wearing a line and a choke chain at all times in the house. Then, when the dog gets up on the furniture, take your line in hand, pull the dog off, off, off. Use the word off in that situation as opposed to the word down, because down is a command where the dog will lie on the ground. We want to keep things separate and easy for the dog to understand. Go through this correction a few times, and your dog will start to understand, as you increase the firmness of the correction, that the dog can socialize with the people but does not get up on the furniture. If you want to keep your dog happy, give them a bed of their own that they can appreciate and enjoy the softness of it, not your furniture. So if you want to keep your guests coming back and you want to keep them happy, best to keep the dogs off the furniture.